In this video, we're going to be using Ariana and Evan's Cherry Pie, the Lakeside Cutlery Straight Razor, and we're going to be doing a giveaway announcement. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today, we're going to be using Cherry Pie by Ariana and Evans. This has not been released yet. This was kindly sent to me by Peter to try out, and boy, it has a nice scent. But also I want to mention, and this announcement will be a little bit later in the video, he sent me another one to give away, so stay tuned for that announcement. Anyway, cherry pie, actually it says on the label here, cherry pie with rum and oud. I'll read the notes to you because this isn't out yet. Cherry, marzipan, tonka, brown sugar, rum, oud, and it comes together very nice. You get the cherry on the top, and then some of the other elements that sort of round it out a little bit so it's not too sweet. It's a little sweet, but not too sweet. And I like it a lot. The scent runs right at that medium level, which is really nice. For me, this comes in the Kaizen K2E formula, which I'm a big fan of. I'll put the ingredients for you right here. And I like that it's a little more firm than his last base. So I used a little under half teaspoon, a little under half teaspoon. I got a great lather easily. It's very easy to lather, easy to use. I really like Ariana Evans products generally, but especially the new K2E. So generally the price for these, although it's not released yet, they're usually under $5 an ounce if you're in the Shaving Shop Club. So fair price on our cost chart there. Boy, I look forward to using this because it smells great. And again, we're going to be giving one away. So please stay tuned for that. This will be on sale, by the way, probably in early September for the Shaving Shop Club, and then a little bit later to the general public, a couple of weeks later. So be on the lookout for this one. Now today we are changing things up a little bit, and we're moving the straight razor shave one day up. Normally I air them on Monday. This time I'm going to air them on Sunday, straight Sunday. And this is the Lakeside Cutlery. I forgot the name of the, well, I'm showing you the wrong way. Anyway, Lakeside Cutlery razor that I bought from Marion the Barbarian, and I like that razor. Really like the barber's notch on straight razors. It's cool, and I like these sort of translucent scales. It's a good looking straight razor, so we hope to get a great shave with that today. So let's just get into it. Why not? Let's get into the shave. We have almost 24 hours of growth there, if you can see. I'm not sure if you can or can't, but either way, we will be cutting hair. Have no fear. And we have our lather whipped up here in our Captain's Choice bowl, and it is nice and hydrated, if you can see it there. And so let's just get into it. All right. By the way, the OSP giveaway that I announced last week, I'm not going to draw the winner of that this week because I won't be able to ship it out to you. So I'm going to be gone likely for a couple of weeks. So I will announce both the winner of this soap, which will, that announcement will come soon, and the OSP soap from Pasteurs. I will announce that in a couple of weeks to give people a chance to enter. If you haven't entered that one, I will link that video from last week below. We encourage you to enter that contest not contest, just giveaway to win the OSP set. Thank you, Pasteurs, for that. And thanks to Pete for providing the giveaway today. We appreciate you very much. Pete's quite a generous guy, and boy, does he make a good soap. And what I like about K2E, it is easy to lather. It's a little more firm. I've really never had any problems lathering a Ariana and Evans soap, though, if I'm being honest. But I do like that this one's more firm. I think it's a better value because it is firm. Let's pop the brush down there, and let's get ready to get after it. I hope you folks are doing well this Sunday morning, or whenever you decide to watch this video. Thank you. Welcome aboard. If you come to hear about traditional shaving and traditional shaving products, you come to the right place. You have definitely come to the right place. All right, let's go. Let's get on with our straight razor shave today. Drying the hands first. That is key. You do want to start with dry hands. You don't want any slipping. And I don't remember. I know I put an edge on this. I don't remember how good it was, but I guess we're going to find out. So let's go. Not bad. I think this is one of my older edges, so I can tell it's not quite as smooth as what I might produce today. But it's cutting well enough, and it's not super tuggy. I cannot remember what stone I used to hone this one, the finishing stone. This might have been an Izuku edge when I had the Izuku. Eventually I let that stone go because I just like the 20K Suhiro stone. Not bad at all, I would say. I think I could probably eke out a little more sharpness on this particular razor, but overall, it's feeling pretty good so far. No problems. Make sure, folks, when you're straight razor shaving, try to keep that angle proper, especially when you're coming in and putting the blade to the face. Try to keep it relatively flat and not pointed out, because if you don't, you'll end up with what we call a memory line, meaning there'll be a little line there if you press it to your face and the angle is too wide. I call it a memory line because it will remind you not to do that again, or at least it should. You have to listen to your equipment, and when you do something wrong, especially with straight razors, your equipment will tell you, and it is who of you to listen to that equipment when it says, hey, angle was a little off on this one. Okay, let's make a correction. So especially when you're coming into the face, you don't want it way out like that. Generally speaking, about a spine width from your face is where people, most of the time, say the angle could be. You might have to rotate it outer in a little bit depending on, the razor. Wedge razors, I think the angle's just a little bit different because they're a wedge. But with the hollow grinds, you can keep that angle fairly shallow. And on our camera here, as you're watching me, sometimes the angle of the razor actually looks flared out more than it is because of the way I have my camera set up. But trust me, it's about a spine width off my face. Very nice. Very nice. Again, I know I honed this razor before I got my Suhiro. I think it's Suhiro 20K. And so if I put an edge on this now, it would be a better edge. But this is still more than adequate. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Okay. While we're cleaning up a few of those spots there, let's mention a giveaway for the cherry pie soap here, which is kindly again provided by Sneaky Pete. Now, when I say Sneaky Pete, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. He's really not sneaky in business, other than sneaking up on people maybe and going, hey, I'm one of the best artisans out there. Sneaky in that regard maybe, but Sneaky Pete, there's a series on Amazon Prime called Sneaky Pete. It's a good series. Check it out. And that's where I got that from. Anyway, the giveaway for the cherry pie soap. Just hashtag below. Make a comment. Sneaky Pete. All one word like this right here. Sneaky Pete. And about 2 weeks, maybe a day or two beyond 2 weeks, I'll make an announcement. I'll draw both for the OSP set and for this. I'm not drawing the winner for the OSP set this week because I won't be here to ship it, and then somebody would have to wait a couple of weeks. So I'll just wait to do. I'll have 2 giveaways, just like I did last time, and draw those names both in the same video, and then we'll ship those out to you. Thanks to those of you who entered the giveaways, and that's a thanks to you. We really appreciate you here. Okay. First pass was very nice. The soap is excellent. As you can see down there, I still have a lot left over. So I'm really liking this more firm base from Pete K2E. This is his best formula yet. And I'm really liking the scent of this cherry pie too. Predominantly cherry, but it's not just cherry. You definitely get a little of that rum, some of the rounding up. Tonka, I think I definitely pick up. It's nice. And the scent strength is good without being overpowering. And I know a lot of people want really strong scents. And this one, I don't think would disappoint. Because, usually A&E is at least medium in scents, at least. And he tends to be one of the more, fragrant soaps out there. Look at that hanging there. Hydration in there. Very nice. Awesome. This is really a nice soap. And I wouldn't say cherry is my favorite scent, but I like this one. This is a keeper for me. This is one I would definitely buy the splash to go along with it. I really like it. So I think A&E's got a nice one here. And the one that I used the last time I used an Ariana and Evan soap, Apricity, that was awesome too. So Pete's doing some really good work with his products. Oh man, very nice. I could just do that all day because it's just so much fun. Anyway, I think we're going to move up the straight razor shaves and do those on Sunday and call it Straight Sunday. Or Straight Razor Sunday or something like that. Just to, you know, because like I said, today circumstance kind of dictated that I needed to do it. But we might just keep it at Saturdays, you know. Or Sundays, excuse me. I don't even know what day it is anymore. You know, I'm completely lost. Anyway, let's get back into the shave. And with straight razors, we usually do 2 passes. And sometimes with DEs too. But I find that 2 passes is generally enough with straight razors. So let's get right into it. And again, keep that angle relatively flat. Don't come in really, really steep. Because if you do, you will pay a price, trust me. You will know that you have done something wrong. And I know this from experience. Because I most certainly put a couple of memory lines on my face, early on especially. Wow, and even after the rinse, that is slick. I have to wipe my hand off a little bit and maybe wipe that off. It's still slick from that, still slick from the first pass. I was feeling it with my fingers when trying to hold down, trying to stretch a little bit. And I was like, ooh, that's slick. So let's see if I can get, I might need my Dr. Matt cloth here. I bought, or actually a viewer gifted me a couple of Dr. Matt cloths, and it helps you keep your fingers in place, but I don't have it over here with me. So anyway, can you hear that? Good bit of feedback there. You can never tell when you're shooting a video how the audio is going to come over. So I never know whether you can hear that feedback or not. I certainly can. Kind of relaxing sound. Kind of smells like you're buttering toast, which to me is pretty pleasant. It's a nice sound. Almost ASMR-ish, if you're familiar with ASMR. All right, very nice on that side. Yeah, this edge I could definitely improve on. I haven't honed for a long time. Honestly, I haven't had time. I've been so busy, both with producing content and trying to make trips down to Charlotte and, you know, work has picked up. So I've just been too busy. You sort of have to prioritize, you know, what you're doing in your time. And man, I love to do so much in the traditional shaving space. And there's just not enough time to do it, you know. But I would love to do a little more honing. And really what it comes down to is I just need to make time, you know. And that's the way it usually is with anything. If you find yourself not having time, just make time. Oh man, nice. And please, folks, don't forget that OSP giveaway is still ongoing too, and will be extended because I'll be gone and won't be able to ship it. So you'll have a couple of cracks at items. So please take advantage of that, if you please. All right, here we go. Yeah, and I can tell you right now, this edge is not my best work. This is one that I don't think I ever touched up once my honing got a little bit better. But it's still cutting, but I can definitely feel that it could use a little love. For me, I found that using that Suhiro 20K just made life a lot easier. And I preferred the edges off it. But that's just me. Honing is wildly, preference in finishing stones and honing is wildly subjective, you know. And different people like different things in honing stones. So, but I found that 20K stone to be very much to my liking, the finish that it provided. And it did it pretty easy. All right. Very nice. No problems at all here today. I don't believe we stained any nicks, cuts, weepers, creepers, bubbles, or troubles, and that's what we shoot for all the time. A nice, easygoing straight razor shave on Straight Razor Sunday. All right, let me rinse and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back and off cam. We did a warm water rinse to remove the soap, and then we applied our PAA alum. A little tingling like down here. So my edge on this razor wasn't as good as it should be. It was one of my early edges, but we can improve that. Overall though, a nice shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubble, or troubles. Following the alum, we did a cold water rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the Magic made by witches. There's Witch Hazel. It is great stuff. I had an excellent shave today with Ariana and Evan's cherry pie. Absolutely enjoyed it. And I'll show you, I rinsed the bowl out. Plenty of soap left over. And keep in mind, I used, let me find a little spoon here that Mike Schultz sent me. This is a little half teaspoon, if I can, and I used under half teaspoon. And we still have plenty enough left over for another shave easily. So A&E, Kaizen 2E, I think, probably a little bit better value, at least based on my use so far, than the Kaizen 2 or even Kaizen 1. And this one, remember, I have a giveaway soap, so hashtag Sneaky Pete below to enter that giveaway. And don't forget about the OSP giveaway as well. That announcement will be a couple of weeks from now. I'll use the YouTube brand comment picker. We use the Lakeside Cutlery razor, which I absolutely love, but I need to put a new edge on it because that edge is just not up to snuff. However, still got a great shave with it, so it's okay. We used our Ariana and Evan synthetic brush, and it is in our Lancaster Razor Works brush soaking mug. And we are going to finish out things today with Ariana and Evan's Asian Pear. You know it, you love it, or at least I do. This is good stuff. Asian Pear. I don't use this enough. It's really nice. It's kind of bright. I prefer Asian Pear over Asian Plum. I know some people feel, oh man, that's so good. Oh, woo, that is good stuff. Let's go for another round today. Why not? It's a Straight Razor Sunday. Let's get some additional goodness in the form of this really nice Asian Pear. Woo! We are ready to go now. We've had a great shave today, and I hope wherever you are, you have great shaves as well. Till next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.